Very short video here. I'm literally just walking outside right now. Um, I didn't record yesterday because I could have actually recorded yesterday, but like I was not at home the whole time and I had no time alone basically, except when I was at this restaurant waiting for my parents. I just dropped off the car from the mechanic to the mechanic, so I just had to walk over to a nearby restaurant. So I found myself at McDonald's. I was studying there for a little bit, and I guess I got too focused on studying that I forgot about recording. Um, but that's that. Um, uh, yeah, I don't. I'm really like focused right now, trying to learn intuitively some of the maths and just like the intuition and thought process behind what I'm learning right now. Currently, if anybody's interested, I guess I'm just trying to understand the foundations of Taylor polynomials and how that can be turned into a series by adding all of those polynomials. Just understanding the underlying structure and thought process behind that um, you know that technique and tool. Basically, it's just a tool for approximating a function around a specific point, which is, I guess, what I'm trying to learn. Because in Calculus 3, it just ties in so deeply um, into this 2 by 2 matrix, which is composed of the second partial derivatives, so that you can find local maximum and absolute maximum by testing points, I guess. I haven't gone to that point yet, but I'm really trying to like think like an actual mathematician, and I'm just trying to take a walk right now and just take a breather because I'm at room just trying to understand this, and it's getting a little frustrating for me, I guess. So I'm just trying to step back and go back into it with a hopefully fresh new perspective when I do go back. But yeah, I don't have a mic, and sorry about that. Just here, just trying to take a breather. I'm gonna go to work in a little bit. I do close today at like 10:30, so that's that. I don't have my car, so I gotta wait for my parents. Probably go back, walk to another restaurant and stay there until until they pick me up. It's a little rough, but if I don't get all of this, if I don't like, I guess my plan is to try to get everything before Tuesday, because we're gonna start working on Lagrange multipliers, which is basically just trying to find the local. I think the absolute max or something within a bounded region, just a constraint. And so we're gonna be learning that technique, and I need to understand all of this intuitively so that I can apply those tools properly. And so I'm trying to I'm trying to work from the ground up, quite literally. It's taking me hours, and embarrassingly, it's taken me literally like a whole 2 hours just to like try to understand. Once again, like the Taylor polynomials, understand literally like what every single variable and yeah, like all of those means, just placeholders, and understand where everything comes from, because I don't have the strongest math foundation, but I want to like have it, and I want to understand things, and I want to learn how to learn these things efficiently. And somebody may look at, oh, how long it's taken me, but they may laugh at my progress, my slow progress, but they may have had more background in math than I have, and they can laugh at my slow progress. But I know that my intuition is just gonna keep getting better as time goes on, and I'll be able to essentially have like explosive growth at some point. I know it. I know it. I'm very confident. And yeah, that's just what I'm trying to do. I'm really trying to work hard at that, and even if it's painfully slow and embarrassingly slow, my goal is just to develop a deep intuition for for mathematics, and how I can use those tools, bend those rules once I understand them, and apply it to whatever I need. Because if I understand this properly, if I understand just for example, like at least right now, with trying to find a polynomial that expresses like the nature of a curve, then that's just step one. That's baby math. Taylor polynomials. Then I can turn it into series and then try to assuming that it's continuous. The original function is continuous and it's predictable. And I guess I can turn that into a series. And then if I understand the foundations of that, then I can move on to more complicated ones, like I don't know, differential equations, turning that into piecewise functions for different ranges that behave differently. And then I can start turning to more advanced techniques that deal with more unpredictable and chaotic models, that try to describe more real life example case studies like earthquakes. They have higher derivatives, like past the second derivative of acceleration, where there's no smooth acceleration, there's sudden drops and whatnot, and maybe even more fine-tuning it, then you can turn into the fourth derivative, which I think is I forgot the name of it. There's a fourth derivative specific name, but I remember the fifth. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, frick! It just left my mind. It's like a synonym to a pulse, I guess, and I forgot what it was. But the fifth one, I remember there's like a crackle or something like that. It's a pretty funny name. The third one's jerk. The fourth one I forgot. I completely forgot the fourth one. But anyways, I'm just trying to build things from first principles and really try to think intuitively here, because that's the only way I'll be able to push the boundaries of knowledge at some point. I know that if I keep doing this, even though if I'm not a math major, I will be able to think like a PhD level student in math, while my degree isn't even going to be in math. And I know I'll be able to do it, because if I keep at this, even if it takes a long time, if I make this just part of my reality, if I make this part of me, essentially, then I can do it. I know I can. And that's what I'm trying to I guess is practice what I preach, I guess, encouraging other people to also learn first principles. I have to do that myself in everything. And it's just a lifelong journey, because there's just too many variables. And even if it takes me a long time, even if it takes me until my early 30s for me to master math and coding and physics and whatnot, I will keep doing it. I will keep going, because I refuse to be complacent, and I just refuse to just be stuck at mediocre. I don't want to be mediocre. That's just me, though. If you want to be mediocre, just learn how to basically apply formulas, plug and chug, and become comfortable with syntax and notation. Just do that if you want to be mediocre, I guess. But if you want to really have deep mastery, then you need to know things at first principles, really. This is the only way. It's logical. You don't need to be an expert to really know that. You don't. You just need to observe how this stuff just spans across multiple disciplines, and just these concepts of mastery and whatnot. Whatever. I'm just gonna go home, I guess, and just enjoy the silence. Except that drill that's on the background, somebody's building stuff. But whatever. I hope y'all have a good one. I'll see you guys.